As the immigration debate heats up, some Maryland state lawmakers are once again trying to ban a program allowing local cooperation with ICE. New legislation is set to be introduced next session, which starts soon. But as Fox 45's Jessica Babb shows us, one county sheriff in Maryland supports the program and says if it passes, he'll take it to court to fight it. Jessica.
Yeah, that's right. So opponents of the 287G program argue that it is problematic. But I spoke with the Frederick County Sheriff today who believes this program is a benefit to public safety. And he says if a ban goes into effect of this program, he believes there could be a constitutional challenge.
With the issue of immigration front and center, there's a renewed push to prevent local law enforcement from working with ICE in the 287G program.
It's a jail-based program, which everybody who's arrested, physically arrested, brought to our detention center is screened to determine their immigration status.
Allowing correctional officers in jails to act as ICE agents, it's a program that's been operating in Frederick County for years.
If you are found to be here illegally, then we prepare the detainers, we prepare the paperwork, and eventually we provide that to the ICE supervisor, who they are the decision makers in the process.
Sheriff Charles Jenkins argues it supports public safety.
That Frederick County is as safe as it is, in part due to this program, and I'll never step down from that belief.
But that could change. This next legislative session, state Democrats will be introducing legislation once again, trying to scrap it. On social media, Senate President Bill Ferguson saying now is the time to prohibit 287G agreements in Maryland. Recent months demonstrate that ICE and the Department of Homeland Security are operating with impunity, violating constitutional rights of American citizens and immigrants alike. For our law enforcement agencies to maintain the public trust, they can't aid and abet that lawlessness.
The 287G program is a mechanism through which certain communities feel terrorized, to be honest with you, and feel as though they are unable to have a conversation with law enforcement. If they're a victim of a crime, if they see criminal activity within their community. Ending these agreements within our state makes moral sense.
While opponents of the program argue ICE can still do their job without it. Sheriff Jenkins says if a new law passes banning the program, he's willing to take his fight to court.
I believe there's a constitutional challenge. I sign agreements all the time to work with other federal agencies, FBI, Secret Service, U.S. Marshals, ATF. Those agreements are in existence right now. What's the difference between my working with those agencies and my working with ICE? I see no difference. I would challenge their authority to take that away from me. And again, I think I can find a law firm out there somewhere who would take that on.
And while it's not clear if it will get to that point, Jenkins says
if Maryland goes about this move of passing this legislation to kill 287G, you will see ICE in every county of Maryland in a heavy presence. And that's going to be more concerning and be of more risk than the program we have now.
And I did reach out to several state Democrats today to get their take, but they didn't respond to an interview request. But of course, we will continue to follow this legislation as it works through the General Assembly next session. Live in Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.